What a life. What's eating you now? 10 potatoes a day for 365 days a year equals 3,650 for 20 years. 730,000 potatoes. You wanted potato peeling jobs when we started batching together, you know. I was supposed to mend the clothes. And if you think you got the worst of the deal, I wouldn't trade at the end of the day. Here, if you had to mend them, maybe you wouldn't keep your toes where they belong once in a while. Oh, nothing doing. My toes may not be shy or retiring creatures, but at least they're not diamond drills like yours. Furthermore, I wish you'd take a few lessons of darning. The lumps in these socks I've got on are killing me. Hey now, I bet there aren't as many lumps as in the pudding you made you did yesterday. Next time you made pudding, I wish you whisked it before you put it on the table. Now you look here. My cooking may not be so dandy, but at least I know to put baking powder in the cake. Hey, look here. Last time you used a cake, you used it to weigh down the drag harrow. And furthermore, it's your turn to wash the dishes. My turn? I washed them last week. That was the week before. Oh, a week before it rains. We didn't even have to wash them. all right. Now, you skip Pete, though. So what's the matter with us anyways? We can't get along anymore. I mean, sometimes we've got to give here. We've been bashing together for like 20 years, and you can't say a civil word to each other. I know, you're right. You see, when we flop and handle each other all the time. It's all this unearthly housekeeping. It just gets on a fellow's nerves. Cooking and mending and keeping the house tidy. Yeah, and our own cooking isn't helping us keep our tempers either. When we were young, we could stand it, but I guess our stomachs aren't as good as they used to be. You're right. I guess we'll have to come down to it last. Come down to what? Hiring someone to keep house for us. What? And admit we're failing at housekeeping? Are we? I guess we are. You know, I think it'd be kind of nice to have some quiet, respectable lady here to look after us. You wouldn't have to peel potatoes either. Or darn the socks. Or sweep the floor. Or wash the dishes. Or make the beds. Of course. Stupid things we are that we didn't hire you for. Think of all we missed. Where's the writing paper? I'll get it right away. I think there's some ink over here in my shirt. Where's the pen? Oh, it really needs the couch. That's right. Alright. Wanted. A good housekeeper. For two respectable farmers. Must be able to grow and cook. I think we better put on no children because we can't have children running around here upsetting things. Signed. Abe and Ike. Badger Holly. I'll be getting some results soon. Well, that's finished. Take it down and get it sent off tonight. Wouldn't it be great to have someone have around and do a house week? You bet. Why did we think of it sooner? Well, we're at pen paper 2 days now. Still have to get answer pretty soon. Yep. Roast beef and apple pie for supper. Boy, oh boy. Hooray, you're still here now. Do come in, madam. Here, won't you take a chair?
Me? What would I do with a chair? I got lots of chairs at home.
Oh, I meant, would you please sit down?
Sure.
I suppose you came in an answer to our advertising in the newspaper?
Yeah.
batch. Your name?
I'm Olga from the Volga.
Alright. Can you cook?
Sure, I'm a fine cook. I cook cabbage soup and fried pork.
And apple pie.
No apple pie. I cook cabbage soup and fried pork.
Chocolate cake, maybe?
No chocolate cake. I cook cabbage soup and fried pork.
Can't you cook anything but fried pork?
Sure.
What?
Cabbage soup.
I suppose you can wash dishes, can't you?
Wash dish? What is that?
You know, like take a cup and put it in the dishwasher and take a cloth and like rinse it and wipe it.
Oh, no. No wash dish. My sister Helga, she wash dish.
Well, don't you think you could at least learn?
No.
Well, what else can you do?
I'm a fine cook. I cook cabbage soup and fried pork.
Well, Miss Olga, I'm afraid we really need someone who can wash dishes as well. We're sorry.
Oh, that's all right. Goodbye.
Cabbage soup and fried pork.
You want somebody should wash dish?
Why, yes.
My sister Helga, she wash dish.
Can your sister Helga cook?
No. My sister Helga, she wash dish. Me, Olga, I cook. I'm fine cook. I cook
Cabbage soup and fried pork.
You know about Helga?
No, we know about Helga. No, we don't want Helga.
That was really the first night. That was really the reason I answered your advertisement. Jeffrey doesn't get along with other children very well. They don't understand his sensitive nature.
This place is dumb. I don't want to stay with these two old guys. Look at the guy's nose.
Oh, please, you mustn't speak too harshly to little Jeffrey. You might give him nightmares.
I'd give him a lot more than that if I could show.
Oh, Mama, here's a sofa. I'm going to play on it.
Springs, get
No,
off there!
stop it, please. The exercise has been good. Please just play. Now, to discuss terms, I'm quite willing to accept a job provided that Jeffrey can have all the milk he wants and free run of your farm. He's very mechanically inclined, that Jeffrey is. Have you a tractor?
Yeah, we have a tractor.
Oh, I'm so glad! Jeffrey loves anything in the way of machinery and will be contented for hours. And by the way, have you a sleeping porch in your house?
No, we haven't.
Oh, that's too bad. You must build one at once. Jeffrey must have fresh air at night or he lacks energy the next day. However, I am willing to try the job for a month if...
Madam, did it occur to you
Dear
when we
Jeffrey
said
is
no
such a
children, we
sense
meant
of
we didn't
humor.
want any children?
No, you couldn't mean that. Why, I can't imagine not wanting a sweet little child like Jeffrey. It makes the house seem so homelike. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Oh, you broke! You broke!
It wasn't yours on a spanking. Are you a little brat? Yeah.
Just think, Mama. He spanked me.
Oh, my poor, sweet, innocent child. Come to your mama.
He spanked me. Oh, you never spanked me before. Let's stay.
Look, madam, if you don't leave, you and your son, I'm gonna do the same thing to you. Do you suppose we better stick with doing our own housework? They haven't been a promising lot so far, but I'll tell you, if we got a woman like Jeffrey, I think Oh, here comes
Hiya,
another.
boys. I see you want a housekeeper. My name's Gertie Brass. Just call me Gertie.
What are your names?
I'm Abe. I'm Mike.
Aren't you too sweet? You look cute with that little mustache of yours. I bet we'll have a great old time, you boys and me. They all said I was crazy when I told them I was going to work on a farm. And I says to them, look here, you can have just as good a time on a farm as you can in town. Some of those old bachelors sure know how to show a girl a good time. Don't you think so?
Well, can you cook?
Cook? Oh, sure, good enough. I can swing a mean can opener anyway. Good old pork and beans. Everybody loves pork and beans. When you get fed up with them, you can take me to town for dinner and a ride in the country.
No, like, have you had much experience with cooking?
Experience? Oh, sure. I worked for 3 weeks at a hamburger stand. I got so tired of hamburgers, I never want to see one again. Anyway, the owner fired me. He said I was lazy and bold. Don't you love TV, Abe?
What's that?
What's that, he says. Aren't you a little joker? Where's your telephone?
We ain't got one.
You haven't got one? Say, this isn't meant to be a joke, is it? You can't expect a girl like me to stay here if there isn't a telephone. You'll have to get one. What kind of radio is yours?
We ain't got one.
Say, what kind of place is this anyway? No telephone, no radio. I hope you've got a car anyway.
Actually, we don't. When we want to go to the mall, we just take the team.
Catch me going out to dinner in town behind a team of horses? Well, that's that. So long, boys. See you in the funnies.
Well, if that's the younger generation. Well, the next one will get us a little older.
It's kind of a cute little thing.
Come in.
Oh, hold on. Let's see if you're going to get your wish.
I've come to be your housekeeper.
What's your name, ma'am?
Huh?
Good grief, she's dead. What's your name?
Lame stuff and nonsense. Never stoned in my life. Huh? Got a little touch of rheumatism, that's all. What do you want me to do in here?
Can you cook?
Huh?
Can you cook?
Book? What for book?
Can you cook?
Oh, cook. Why did you say so in the first place? Of course I can cook. Cook for all 3 of my husbands, all on their graves, poor souls. My first husband, he was Ira Higgins. We was married 20 years. How that man loved steak. He died of stomach troubles. My second husband was Stubbins of the Stubbinsville Stubbins. Do you know the Stubbinsville Stubbins?
No.
They was nice people too, but a little before your time, I guess. He was partial to a chop. Funny, he died of stomach trouble too. We was married 10 years. My cooking was improving too. He said, my third, he was Boggins of Bogginsville Boggins. Do you know?
No.
I guess they'd be before your time too. My third, he was Ora Boggins. He was partial to a roast. We was married for 5 years. He said my cooking was improving all the time.
Did he die of stomach trouble?
Huh?
Did he die of stomach trouble?
Goodness, no. What put that in your head? He died of stomach trouble.
I'm sorry, man, but I don't think you'll do. You're just a little too old.
Huh?
You're too old.
Huh?
You're too old.
Oh, did you say, oh, you want an older woman, is that it?
Yeah, we do.
Well, you know best. Still, if you should change your mind, you know my cooking's improving.
Yeah, her cooking's improving. She'd have been to the sod in 6 months.
Older, more grown up in your ways? Good grief.
You see what I see?
Am I dreaming? Young, pretty?
Do come in.
Sure, have a chair.
Well, thank you, but I really can't.
Ah, here, take this cushion.
What do you like about the tea?
Well, that's lovely of you, but
It's no pleasure at all. It's a trouble.
This is delightful of you to come all the way out here. We are certainly more than pleased to see you. But there's a question. I really beg your pardon. That you, Abe, you asked her. Oh, well, it's like this. Well, can you cook?
Why, I don't see just why you should ask, but since you did, I believe that I'm quite a good cook. I studied household science for 4 years.
Apple pie?
Chocolate cake?
I have won prizes for both my apple pie and chocolate cake.
It's a dream. Pinch me like.
Questions. I should like to ask,
We'll pay you anything. $30 a week.
40.
50.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
She'd be real likely to go to the little shrimp like you. Don't pay attention to Miss Charming.
But there must be a mistake.
I asked you first, you big hippopotamus. So what? This is what?
Here, stop it, stop it. You made a mistake. I don't know who you took me for, I'm sure, but I'm not going anywhere with either of you. I was simply driving by your house. I stopped to ask the way to Badger Hollow. But since I seem to have caused such a commotion, I think I'll go and ask somewhere else.
Why don't you just leave it up to me?
I guess I'll do the dishes tonight.
That's the end.